I'm just all by myself. No one's here. No one's watching anything. It's just me all by myself. Let me just put the black screen on. We'll go to the chat. I see you guys. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. I haven't had the chance to see the Red Nose Day one shot yet, but looking forward to it. What is up, McGuigan? What is... Yes, I thought that said a rated X. I was like, what is rated X? Hello, everybody. What is up, everybody? I am exhausted, everybody. I had such a ridiculous week. I literally took a nap when I got home from work, and I just powered an energy drink, and I got my seltzers and everything to go. So bear with me if I don't look like my regular crazy self. I'm sure in 5 seconds I will be. What is up, guys? Carl Davis, Nuck and Futz, Vero G, McGuigan, Rated, Amelia, Nina Divine, Luther Pendragon. I keep wondering, Nina Divine. I feel like that reminds me of somebody. I know I've seen Nina Divine before. The dude JB, what is up? Hello, my moderator. I don't see Lace Pocky yet, but he could be coming in late. No big deal. No big deal. Let me adjust my armrests here. Get my shirt going. Oh, yeah, I had like a giant house clean out. I have to help a friend move tomorrow. So because I have to help a friend move tomorrow, I had to get all my weekend jobs loaded into Friday, and I exhausted myself. I want to cry. I'm just broken. I'm a broken man. I cut myself like 30 times. But I got this in the mail when I got home, and it is amazing. My Rambo Last Blood knife. It's freaking awesome. So at least I got that when I came home. It's freaking enormous, obviously, as you could see. But that's my day, and I'm tired. But tomorrow I get to help someone move and probably drink a few beers and barbecue. Hopefully it's nice. Hope you all are having a great day so far. What is up, Colvin, Daniel O'Day, Cheesed and Crackers, Callisto Warrior Queen. I know I probably missed some people. Let me go through. We got Malamute. Hey, what's up? You should watch the one shot To the Poop. It's some critical role people and some Geek and Sundry people. I've definitely heard that before. Somebody's definitely said that in the chat before. That's quite a knife. That's a knife. It's like Crocodile Dundee. It didn't help that for lunch, there was a sports bar near the place we had the job. So in between, for lunch, I had like 4 beers, not realizing how much work I had before me. And then I was like, oh my God, I had 4 beers at lunch, and now I got to work the rest of the day. What is this, a life? I'm just going to scan the chat real quick, because a lot of you look like you're talking amongst each other. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I see I got Chimic. I know I've seen this before, but I never know if I'm pronouncing it right. The Chimichurri. The Chimichurri. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I'm sure you've told me 500 times how to say your name. I forget things. I'm old and dying. No, I'm not. That's horrible. How dare I? It's a good thing we are set at 5th level. There's one minor spoiler for Yasha, but it's not really a big deal. There's one minor spoiler for Yasha. Did I read it? Where's the spoiler for Yasha? Did I read it yet? Jay showing off his Jay showing off his knife tonight. Colbert showing off his swords last night. Did Colbert show off his swords? Because I'm getting my Inigo Montoya sword in a week. I think they said I'm getting it in a week. So I will have my Inigo Montoya sword. But you will always notice, guys, that anything I ever show you is like going to be movie memorabilia. I never just am like, look, I've got this knife. It's going to be like, look, I got this knife that is Sylvester Stallone's. It actually is his. I stole it from his house. I just love it, though. Look at the size of this friggin' thing. I already used it to chop something up, and it works like a knife should work. So it is not fake. It is completely legit. But that's Rambo. That's Rambo. That's Rambo. Last night they did a Red Nose Day. That was the one shot they did on Critical Role. I did see that. I saw Critical Role had a thing up that was saying, their typical Thursday live stream, and it had something about Red Nose Day. Colbert, I know usually does a Red Nose Day type of thing too, though. So maybe Colbert did. Hey man, love from France. What is up from France? Last night, oh, I already read that. They are still talking amongst themselves about the Red Nose Day one shot. Oh, what is up, Pascal? M. I definitely saw you before. Pascal. All right, I'm pouring a seltzer. I'm waking up. I'm going to check the radiator. And then we're going to talk about where we're getting into, guys. We're getting to the Steam's Respite. We're going to some hoity-toity bathhouse called the Steam's Respite. I'll get to the dude in a second. And am I wrong? Am I wrong to think that people are giving Liam a hard time? I'm curious what your guys' opinion is on it. Because I rewatch after I watch. After I watch it, I rewatch what I watch of myself. So I see how I reacted to certain things, and I pick up on the things that I might have missed when I talked over things, because I know I talk over things all the time. It's inevitable. I don't shut up, guys. It's going to happen. But I go back and I double check and I make sure I got things correct. And I feel like they give Liam a hard time. I feel like Liam is just trying to keep people in line. And Jester cheating on cards multiple times in one hand was insane. I love Jester, but that was just, there's a difference between being silly and chaotic and just being downright dumb. And that was dumb. Got to get my, all right, let me go back. Also, yeah, wait, all right. Hey, Jay, I feel you about this Friday. It's been a rough one. Have you had the chance to watch that video I sent you? The dude, JB. I think I did, but now I'm not sure if you sent me another one. If it's the first one you sent me, then I did watch it, I think. When did you send it to me, the dude? Because I feel like I did, but now I'm not sure because I did get a lot of videos from other people related to other things, and now I'm not 100% clear. Also, yeah, you did watch the Red Nose Day one shot with Colbert. Oh, that thing. That was what I watched. Okay. Wait, did I watch it? I watched the Red Nose one shot with Colbert from like 3 years ago, but they did another one last night. I remember watching the Colbert. Was it that? I felt like that was really short, though. Was that the whole Red Nose Day thing, or did Colbert? It must not be very long. I remember watching so many things Critical Role related when Vox Machina was dropping. I do remember Colbert. I do remember Red Nose Day, but I feel like that wasn't long enough to be what I thought it would be. I don't know. Oh, no, that's what the one-on-one was. Okay, now I'm thinking. I remember now. I remember Colbert. It was like the D and Diesel with Vin Diesel. It was like a Colbert. See, I'm thinking a one-shot would be everybody with Colbert. I definitely remember now. So they did another one yesterday. All right. It just, I literally bombarded myself with so much content when Vox Machina come out. I remember Colbert. I honestly, in my mind, pictured that as an interview. Like it was Matt Mercer and Stephen Colbert, and I literally pictured it as an interview, even though 100% it was a one-shot. Also, you watch the Scanlon one. I'm talking about another one that has to do with where to start watching Critical. Oh, yes. I did get that. I didn't watch it yet, but I know what you're talking about. I didn't watch it yet because I didn't establish what I'm going to do with Campaign 1 yet, but I did see that you sent me something related to where I should start with Campaign 1. So I definitely got the video. I didn't check it out yet because I'm going to wait till I actually formulate a plan. But then when I do, I'll obviously read what you said, my friend. Canadian Kaz. Caleb is an introvert and angsty. Most of the others are extroverts. But that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like, I'm not saying that you're saying this is wrong. I'm just saying there are extroverts and there are introverts. But there's a huge difference between being outgoing. Like I'm really outgoing and you guys see I never shut up. But I would never go into like a bar where I've never been in my life and go, hey guys, you want to play cards? And then cheat them twice. Like I wouldn't even cheat them once. I'd rather lose my money, and not for nothing. If you want to hustle people, you're better off losing to them in the beginning. You don't want to sit down and immediately win. So it was bad as far as hustling people, bad as far as you're cheating with strangers, and then you did it twice, and you're in Claudia's place. I mean, everything about that. There was like 10 different reasons why Jester shouldn't have done that. And that's not being extrovert, even though, I mean, it is being extrovert, but it's being like, I feel like it's being like too insane. Like that's, and I enjoy the chaos. And like I say, it's entertaining and it does make for an enjoyable time. And I'm loving it as a show. Like I was just watching Sons of Anarchy and Justified. I watch Jimmy Macram a lot. And Jimmy Macram right now is watching two of my favorite shows of all time. Sons of Anarchy and Justified might be in my top 20 all-time shows. Both of them. And he's watching both right now. And that's the kind of show I love. Because those people live a life of reality where it's like, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do this because if I don't, other people are going to die. It's like that, those two shows, as violently insane as they to me are more realistic than a lot of shows on TV because bad shit happens in those shows and bad shit happens in real life. And most shows mask that, or it's like a science fiction fantasy show where it's like out of the realm of reality. Those are like deep rooted in reality and nothing ever good happens. Or, I mean, it does, but you know, just because you wouldn't do it doesn't mean no one else should. No, you're right. But it's still, I feel like you can't argue that that's insane. I'm not saying they shouldn't do it and that if I wouldn't do it, others shouldn't. But you can't, I feel like it's impossible to argue that what Jester did made any sense at all, besides just being insanely chaotic. Jester worships a trickster god. Is that what it is, though? Because that would make a lot of sense. Is it that she literally, like maybe that's what Canadian Kaz is trying to say, or maybe that's what he is saying, or she is. I don't know if Canadian Kaz, I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, or it doesn't matter. But I feel like if that is the case and she is following a trickster god, then that would make sense. Like a Loki, I don't know though. Because I still feel like even if you're a trickster, wouldn't you want to not make your life more difficult? I feel like you're just making your life more difficult. I know I'm going on a rant now, but we have time. We have like 20 minutes. And this is related to the topic at hand. I just feel like Loki is a trickster. Loki is like Jester. But Loki is insanely intelligent. Loki just doesn't just do something to be insane. Like he has something to gain for it, or it's like getting him further in progression or something like that. I don't know. Chaos comes in many flavors. Jester is all about the chaos. I mean, maybe that's just what it is. Maybe it's like the Joker of Batman. Like he just wants to watch the world burn. So there is no sense to be made of it. But if that is the case, then I understand why Liam is like, maybe we shouldn't be part of this group. Do we want to be involved in constant chaos that is unnecessary? Like, even though I love the entertainment factor of Jester and group, I also agree with Liam that I don't want to deal with the chaos all the time. And I feel like it's constant chaos with Jester. And see, like even Bo. Bo has constantly been getting better and higher in my ranks. Every single time. Like Bo, even though Bo was annoying and odd and not what I wanted her to be for myself in the beginning, Bo, I feel, realizes that what she's doing isn't right. Like she's treating people poorly, unintentionally though. So Ford is trying to aid her in being like a better person in the sense of just not making people feel like crap. So that's kind of my point. If Bo knows she's being inappropriate and it's unintentional, she's trying to better herself, but she's not following a trickster god. I know I'm going on rants all over the place, but it's this, like, these are the things that go through my head, and this is what I'm supposed to talk to you guys about. If I was just gonna just sit here and pretend these ideas didn't flood my mind, then what's the point? Yeah, she's very naive. Lace Up Hockey's in the chat. It's just very dangerous to cheat at cards. In game, there are some risk, but not enough to not do it. That's why we play, to do the things we can't normally do. I could see that. I could see, but then I feel like, all right, like when Not does stuff, Not rob the lady. Not was like, I'm going to follow this lady and I'm going to rob her. And Liam even gave like, what would you call them? Like guidelines, I guess. Like go after grumpy people. He's like, go after grumpy people that don't look like they're as perceptive. And Not kind of followed. He said, or she said, that I'm going to follow this lady. She looks grumpy. I think he said she was grumpy or something like that, or made it seem so just so he could follow her and rob her. I'm okay with that kind of stuff. That makes sense to me because I understand Not's a thief. I understand Not has this different way of thinking, but Not, I mean, I guess I'm contradicting myself kind of because Not did go for it twice too. But I feel like in the street it's different because you're only dealing with one person. So if she catches Not stealing, Not could just dip. Whereas we were in the bar owned by Claudia, the place where Bryce sent us. I feel like it was just wrong to do it in a place where a friend of ours sent us. It just gives us a bad look, I feel like, if we were caught. But luckily the guys didn't rat us out and nothing was spoken of it. I just feel like it would have created major problems if Bryce sent us to this place with this nice lady and then all of a sudden we're immediately cheaters. How? I'm just randomly grabbing things I see. That's the cool thing. We're getting to see their characters work out. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. I'm guessing. See, here's the other thing too, and I know you guys can't answer this probably, but Jester is constantly talking about my mom is got all this money and my mom's going to send us all this money. And maybe that is really going to happen. First off, if that happens, that's awesome. If Jester's mom is filthy rich, which we already know she is like known by many. And I'm guessing she has a lot of money based on the fact that she is what she is. But I also feel it could be one of those things where the kid didn't like the way they grew up. So they make up a bunch of fictitious things like my mom's rich. My dad's cool, the coolest guy ever. He like plays with Aerosmith and he's like worth $500 million. But it's only because you grew up different and you didn't have your parents around, so you kind of like made up a bunch of lies to impress people. That's what I'm not sure about with Jester. And if that's the case, and she is making all this up, maybe that would also explain why she does the things she does, because she's like kind of just like lived a life of lies and deceit and insanity. I don't know. And this is the rants I go on in my head. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to, there must have been some kind of thing or something. But yes, she does want chaos at that moment. I'm going back to Canadian Kaz. Yes, she does want chaos at that moment, and Caleb doesn't want chaos for reasons we'll get to eventually, and so there's conflict. I'm just trying to say you're 100% right. I'm just trying to say I side more with Caleb, basically. I side more with Caleb, even though Caleb might be too serious a lot of the time or all the time. I feel like I'd rather more seriousness than nonstop chaos in a real scenario. And the funny thing about all this is I want Jester to be the way she is. I am ranting because I'm thinking in real life, this is how I'd think. But if you told me, all right, Jay, we're going to make Jester totally non-chaotic now, and she's just going to do everything that's right, it probably would be boring as shit, and I probably would want her to go back to being what she is. I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's going to amount to problems, and it already probably is and has, but I feel like it's going to be very different, like much bigger problems. But guys, we're going to jump in about 10 or 12 minutes. I'm going to read the chat. I know you guys are probably telling me a bunch of things, and I'm going to set up the clock. We're touching on a bunch of spoilers. Okay. I'm sure the moderators are not having spoilers in the chat, but maybe I'm asking way too many things. And I think Canadian Kaz and other people are saying that in order for them to explain why it is what it is, they'd have to spoil things. So I'll steer clear of the talk of that, but we got to set up the clock. I got to go. I mean, we're immediately starting after the break. I think it's about an hour and 40 minutes. Like and subscribe if you haven't. I see there's about 50 people in the chat. There's only 10 likes. I'm going to pop up my thing on here just to make sure it's going smoothly. I always like to pop on another account just to see what the stream looks like before I cry. I usually do it beforehand, but since I was dying earlier, I didn't have a chance. So let me just pop this on. Everyone subscribe and like if you haven't. I know most of you did. Most of you are subscribers. I just want to make sure. Okay. All right. We've just tripled our likes almost. So everyone like, and everyone already Nuck and Futz, Vero, I guess a couple others, Cheese and Crackers. Thank you very much. everybody, for the time, I'm just going to drink this water to hydrate. Because, guys, I think I started at like 7:30 this morning. I think I've consumed more calories from beer than food. And I just want to hydrate. That's not typically normal of a work day. I normally don't do that, but I was like, I know I got a long day, so I'm going to have a couple beers in between. And then it took a lot longer than it should have. All right, that's one water down. I changed my name so you could pronounce it. Good boy. Good boy. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a good boy. I'm a nice boy. Does anybody know what that's from? I'm wondering if Good Boy 771 named themselves that for a reason. Because I know. Yay for hydration. Canadian Kaz. I'm assuming you're Canadian. And your name is Kaz, maybe? Also, I'm a she-her for the future. Thank you. I appreciate it. I mean, it obviously, either way, it doesn't matter. It's just sometimes I go on rants, and I like to refer to you by what you choose to be, obviously, or what you are. Yes, indeed. Canadian Kaz. And Kaz, is Kaz short for something? I feel like I know another Kaz. Is Kaz, I'm trying to think. I feel like I know another person named Kaz. And I feel like it's short for like Cassandra or something. I don't know. Not that it's important. I get curious about these things. And I want to know. It is, yeah. Well, all right then. Canadian Francophone? More Canadians. I feel like the other day I was looking up. I gotta start doing the clock. I'm sorry, guys. I literally just get sidetracked and I just do things without thinking. Let's just do the clock. I forget what I was just gonna say. Let me read the chat again so I can remember what I was just gonna say. I was gonna say, the other day I was doing the analytics on my videos, and I found out that like 50%, I've got to check this again. Maybe it was that specific video, but I could have sworn it was in general. It said something like 50% of my audience in the last 3 months is from Australia. I was like, what? Is that possible? I've got to go back and check because I randomly looked and I was like, that's odd. And then I thought about it later and I'm like, wait, what? That means like that would be like 8,000 of my subscribers are Australian. And I don't really see a lot of people is anyone in the chat from Australia? Because that'd be crazy if you're all like, yep, 30 of us are from Australia. Because that would explain it. But I have to assume it was the video. Because sometimes the analytics, I'll like be reading things real quick. And it could have just been a specific, even that though. Any specific video to have 50% an Australian audience, I don't feel like I just feel like I rarely see people from Australia. The Do JB, are you clapping for me? I know. The Do JB, we have a couple Australians for sure. Maybe it is that big. I know I see some. Like, I know I see like 1 or 2, but not enough to account for 50%. That's like a lot. Like, I didn't even think I'd have, like, I thought it'd be like way more spread out. Just outside Vancouver, do not speak French. We all set over. Oh my God. You're right. Maybe it's the VPN thing. Because that actually makes a whole lot of sense. It could be the VPN thing because I used to set my VPN to Australia to watch tennis. I think I've told you guys this before. I used to come home from the bar. In New Jersey, the bars close at 2 a.m. I would come home at 2 a.m. and drunk gamble on Australian tennis or soccer. Australian tennis and soccer started at 3 a.m. my time. So I could close out the bar, come home. You guys probably think I'm the most degenerate alcoholic ever because I tell stories and still drink like this. But I literally was a gambling crazy person and I had to gamble on something and no other sport was on except Australian tennis and soccer. So at 3 a.m. I would gamble drunk and I would switch my shit and my VPN would show all the games. I'd be able to watch the games live, and that's what I watched. And I would leave my VPN on Australia all the time. So yes. I think mine says Norway. From Argentina, but living in Miami. I'm currently South Australian, though. I'm currently in South Australia, though. Pacific Northwest. I was born in I know that word, but why can't I say it? Winnipeg. Oh my God. It's Winnipeg. I don't know why I had trouble saying it. For a second, I was like, I know what that is, but my mouth and my body won't allow me. So Canadian Kaz is both Canadian and Australian. Oh, we got Foxter1 from Utah. Foxter1. I believe that is the first time I've seen you in the chat. Welcome, my friend. I see Pascal. I already said, hey, what's up to Pascal? And I see Ninja Master in the chat. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I think I've shouted you all out for the most part. Good boy. The name is McElroy. The name is a McElroy reference. Oh, the song I was singing, I don't know if anybody guessed it, but the song I was singing was Tom Green. Tom Green used to have a song and he would go like, I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a good boy. I'm a nice boy. And it was like a big long song. It was Tom Green. You either love him or you hate him. I loved him. I loved Tom Green. Tom Green, I feel like that was like when Jackass was popular. I feel like MTV was a different thing. The whole world was way different. I feel like the times of Jackass and Tom Green were our innocent days when anything was allowed. And now everything doesn't allow me to have fun. No, it does. I'm okay. I'm fine. All right. I'm setting things up, guys. We're almost there. I am just opening Windows. I'm setting up the clock. We're going to start in 4 minutes. Is there anything I should know going into this episode, guys? I'm pretty sure there's not much to really talk about. We're going to the Steam's Respite. It's a hoity-toity bathhouse. We're going to have a chat. We're all going to sit down and discuss what is the deal. Are we going to start being a group and making group decisions? Are we going to be crazy people? So maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe right now I'm about to find out a whole lot of Jester. Maybe that's what you guys are talking about. So, I mean, I'm assuming we're going to... That's why in the title, I put... let's get some... I forget what I did, but it had something to do with figuring out backstories or something. I put the name up. I don't even remember. Oh. My apologies. I'm just trying to get the episode up. Here we go. I don't know why that's screaming in my face. All right, got this up. Skip. All right. I got everything going. Let me just match up. Bear with me, guys. It'll take... Oh. Don't want to do that. And we'll do that. And we'll do that. And I think we're good. I just got to put the clock. There's the clock. And I will get to there. 2:12:47. Boop. There we go. 2:12. Oh, 2:12:48. I'm going to go back. 2:12:43. All right, we're going to do 43. 1, 2, 3. Pause. All right, we're right there. All right, now I'll go back to the chat. Oh, my eyes. All right, guys, here we go. Gonna need water to survive. Alcohol does not hydrate you. No, alcohol does not. Yes, and... All right, let's go back. Also, name it up. Oh, I must have went really up. Tom Green, a.k.a. Drew Barrymore's ex. Yes, Tom Green was married to Drew Barrymore, and they did Charlie's Angels together. Nowadays, with his gasket, you are going to experience bath shenanigans. Daddy, would you like some sausage? Bidet. Oh, we got CJ Cook, Mad Loath, and Project Nostalgia. I don't know if I've seen Project Nostalgia. Dobby Bro. There will be beasts. Be warned. Dobby Bro. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before either. I'm from NK. Shh, don't tell Kim. Dobby Bro. That stood out to me because my sister's cat's name is Dobby and her channel's name is Dobby, Jessie Dobby Reacts. And she's my sister, so I'm her bro. So I see Dobby Bro and I think of my sister. That's the only reason why I said it. Haha. Beasts. Tom Green, the lesser known Green brother. Who's the other known Green brother? Is there a more famous brother than Tom Green? Tell me Tom Green has a famous brother that I've never known of. Who else could be Green? Dave, who? Red Green? Who is Red Green? Is that a real thing? Red Green? I don't know what that is. That must be, it's got to be a joke and I'm just not catching it. Red Green? I'm lost. Beasts? Oh, breasts. Breasts. It was, oh, there will be breasts. That's why somebody was like beasts and laughed. All right, guys, there will be breasts. All right, so apparently I'm going to see nudity. I'm not going to see it, but I'm assuming, I'm trying to think real quick. I hope it's not, because not is too young for that. Scott Wood, what is up in the chat? Red Green. What is Red Green? Am I missing? Beat me to it. I just don't understand. I don't know the duct tape forever. I don't know the reference. And just like that, Jay lost all of his Canadian viewer. Red Green, LOL. I don't know what Red Green is. Is it? I'm trying to think of what that would be. I'm sorry. I apologize. You will imagine nudity. Spoiler, they bathe naked. I just, honestly, even though obviously they bathe naked, I didn't think they'd make a thing of it. I thought it would just be like, if anything, I thought the guys would make it awkward. I thought the guys would make it awkward and Jester would maybe make a dick joke or something like that. That's what I thought. I didn't think it'd really get beyond that, but I guess we're going to see. Not is not a minor. I know they keep saying not is the age of childbearing, but still young. But you could be at the age of childbearing and still be really young. So I don't know. That's what kind of threw me off. Like, you could technically be like 12 or 13 and have a child. It doesn't mean but they did say she's an adult. I don't know. It's unimportant. Red Green is a Canadian comedy. It was something for all your Canadian fans. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll react to it one day. But everybody, give me a thumbs up. We're already at the point. We're at 9:31. Thumbs up. I'm going to take a drink for Scott Wood. Foxer, what was it? Foxer one or something? I saw it earlier. There was another one. Who are the new people? I saw Scott Wood for the first time. I saw Project Nostalgia. And I saw like Foxer one, I think it was. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Foxter one. If you three are still in the chat, which obviously Scott Wood is and stuff like that, everyone thumbs up. We got everything set up. I'm going to take a hearty drink for the newcomers to welcome them to the group. And then I'm just going to set up this clock real quick. There it is. Boop. All right, we already got it over there. So I'm starting it. Silver Fleet. That might be a new one too. I don't, if it, and there's Foxter one. Cheers to everybody. Once I get 100,000 thumbs up and 100,000 likes, we will start. I'm going to keep drinking this until we hit 100,000 likes. Ready? Go. All right. I'm dead, guys. We didn't hit 100,000 likes. I'm dead. You can probably move the clock if you want to see Tal. Oh, so there's no, okay. Boom. Probably won't need a, good call. Because a lot of the time, I thank you guys for things like that. Because I will go a good hour before I realize I haven't seen Talzin in 45 minutes. All right, guys. We're going to do the 3, 2, 1, go. That's not it. We're going to do that. I'm going to take a peek at my radiator. I recommend you all check your radiators. I recommend you all pour a drink. I'm going to kill the rest of this. Guys, I got a new pack. Blackberry lemon. And it's all berries. My favorite. Raspberry tangerine. Why did I open all of them? I'm just going to mix them all. I just realized I opened all of them and never finished any. Anyway, we're going to do it. 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go. Checking mine right now. Oh, yeah, I got to check my radiator. Guys, we're about to start. In 30 seconds, I'm going to check this and we're going to go. Pascal, if you don't smoke or drink, you just be you. You don't got to do none of that. I wish I was you. I'm jealous. You could have fun without these things. I've conditioned myself where, not that I don't have fun. That's bad to say. But I've conditioned myself where these things make it funner, most fun. But I'm jealous if you could have as much fun as me and not do these things. So power to you. And here we go. We're going to do it. Getting my treat from my Easy Bake oven. Oh my God, we got Patricia. Hello, Patricia. We're going to go. Patricia, get ready. This is it. And then we're never... Oh, I got to get the clock ready. 3. This is it. 3, 2, 1. Boop. We're in. Oh, and I got to mute my thing.
That's...
All right. We're in. Thank you for your patience, Matt Mercer. Oh, I'll get the clock up over here. What is this? Giving ads on my thing. Ah. What is going on? Oh, there it is. What is Pocky Chocolate? What is Pocky Chocolate? Is he saying that they shit on the chocolate? I think he's saying they shit on the chocolate. Oh. All right. That's a lot of Crown's Guard. That's the job board, right? I'm assuming that's the job board. Take a gander. Let's take the gander. I want to talk to people. I feel like when I would play role-playing games, I would talk to every person that you were allowed to talk to. I would feed for information and look for deals. Because some people would sell shit cheaper than others, like the stores. What? What is this? I have never had a commercial before that I remember. What was that? That just totally threw everything off. There might be like a 4-second difference now than the clock. When did that happen? I've never had a commercial. Whatever. We're going to deal with it. Oh. You could... all right. Your clock is off now. I know. What is it? What is... What are we at here? It won't show me. We're going to pause it for a second, guys. I have never had a commercial before during this. So let me just reset the clock just in case people jump in. I don't want to be like completely off. That was just like weird. Has that ever, am I wrong? Has that ever happened before? We're going to do 2:16:07. Set the time. Hey, stop this clock. That's the time. Missing the Ford jokes. I saw it was the commercial threw me off. The Not is getting disguised and be pretending Not is pretending she's Ford, but there's you could variate a foot. Not should be 2:16:07. Yeah, that's what I got. 2:16:07. The sky's self, you can make yourself look like anyone. If your height is off by over a few feet, it will look odd. Oh, okay. Great. Now the whole stream is ruined, Dobby bro. Not to you, but he's to me every time. Not to you, but has to me every time. Oh, that's weird. That I don't understand why I don't know. I don't understand why it did it, but whatever. We're gonna do another quick countdown. We're back on. Two more people jumped in, so maybe it was good. Everyone could jump on the same thing. We're not going to do the thumbs up. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's not necessary. Everyone get ready. This is it. We're going to jump back in. The clock is right. We're going to start 3, 2, 1. If, for whatever reason, if there's another commercial break, we'll just roll with it, and I'll click it as quick as possible, so there might be a 5-second delay at that point. But if not, here we go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. We're in. So we have a tiny, so right now, Not is a tiny Ford. I feel like we should just start racking up jobs and building coin. I just want to make coin. You should note the spells and go back and read the description. I honestly should start writing it down. I said this last time. I have a pad right here. That's my pad and pencil. I can write things. I'm going to write things. I got it. I'm going to start writing shit. All right, here we go. This is it's become studying now. I'm going to start studying things. Now, I would just do construction. That's what I do in real life. Let's go build some houses. What? That's interesting. We should totally just turn everybody in. Wow, oh my God. Tell me Not or Jester turn them in. Oh my God. I have a bad feeling that, like, Dave Chandler, what is up? Not is Tiny Ford. I forgot that she did this. See, like, I'm writing this down. Morrow Keep. See, I'm going to start writing shit down. Morrow Keep. Morrow Keep. And one's. Oh, my pencil broke. What kind of shit pencil is this? Morrow Keep. And Weinsteiger. Guys, what was his first name again? Something Weinsteiger. I'm writing this shit down. Everything's getting written down. I have Morrow Keep, Weinsteiger. Not Jay, the snitch, LOL. Wangstacker. Oh. Maybe Wang Stacker isn't that important. The Myriad is the local thieves guild. Something obscene sounding. You only need to remember Wang. Okay, I'm just going to turn it to a Wang Stacker. Wayne Stacker. Oh my god, this is good too. I'm writing that down too. Harold. Harold. Yeah, repeat that. Harold of the Hall. I want just to write that. Harold of the Hall. Oh, and Volscian. Oh, what is this? Volscian. Volscian. I'm writing everything down. I'm studying this every time. Even just writing it down and repeating it will help me remember this stuff. I knew right away. Not immediately. It's like, let's turn all these deflectors, I guess, in. I don't know what you'd call them. Because right now they're kind of just pissed off townspeople that are deserving of being pissed off, in my mind. Stitches. Snitches get stitches. Yes. Stitches or stitches. Snitches get stitches. That's the common one. Oh, we got Bobo. Bobo. Oh my god. Bobolimus? Is it Bobolimus? I think I'm saying that horribly wrong, but maybe not. Bobolimus, cheers, my friend. If that is what your name is, I don't. Bobolomus, Bobolomus. Yeah, do you like a thing, ding, like you got spurs? Yuck, yuck. I like it. Yeah, it's like a Western thing. I know exactly what he's talking about. A tiny mosey. I love it. I absolutely love it. I feel like they should have a not as Ford hot toy. I would buy that. A tiny Ford that is actually not. We're at the Steam's respite. That was quick. I want to know. I don't know if we've heard yet. I don't think we have. How much does it cost? Because they made it a point, somebody else, when they told us, said it's expensive. What is expensive for a bath? I feel like a couple gold would be worth a bath, a nice bath. We got Ford. Now, what kind of. I mean, I don't mean to get inappropriate, but what kind of bathhouse is this? Is there like happy endings and stuff going on? I'm wondering if that's going to be going down. I mean, there are brothels and stuff, so I guess you wouldn't need that. Miss Rima. Miss Rima. Half orc. I'm putting half orc. I'm writing everything. Uh, we plan on doing a lot of stuff. We're massive orgy. That's it? Yeah. That's so friggin' cheap. Additional cost. 5 gold for your clothes. See, there's got to be a catch. There's got to be a catch. 1 silver to wash and clean your clothes? I feel like that's way too cheap. They'll even stitch up the clothes. Like I feel like that's if there was a place I could go and bathe, have like in luxury and have someone sew and clean my clothes, I would pay them 1 silver. I will go get silver and I will pay them 1 silver every day. I am a poly. Is that to say a poly 9? J is a classist. LOL. I'll take it. How 23 silver for everybody? That's nuts. I feel like that's ridiculous. I would have been like, what's the best treatment you could possibly get? Ring me up. 6 of us. Let's go. All right. So we can make friends. We can make friends here. Are we all just dropping our clothes? Uh, okay. So right now, I'm a. Uh, good job. We just killed an old couple. My anniversary. I mean, not for nothing. I don't know what this guy's into, but if you're 70 years old and two attractive young women come into the bath with you naked, that's probably a good anniversary. Your wife's there. You can't do anything, but it's still, I mean, if you're 70 years old, it might be something nice. No fucking way. Are you shitting me? I even saw her here and I still forgot about it. Towson played it good this time. I scared my cat. Tal'zin played it good this time. He hugged the rail enough where I didn't think there was enough room for somebody. Even though I saw her up here, I swear I thought maybe it was just there. Maybe like they just randomly selected it, but I'm like, no, she's got to be coming. But Tal'zin usually makes enough room, and then I'm like, up, someone's coming. I love it. Yasha's just chilling. I didn't even, I'm literally thinking, who could these 4 people be? We don't know anybody in this town yet. Not enough. Unless it was like Claudia or something. Molly is tattooed a lot. I have this one tattoo, but it goes from here all the way up my back to my neck and around to my chest. And he's saying the same thing. How funny is that? He just did what I did. It literally goes up like this onto my neck and down, but it doesn't go onto my hand. I feel like I've seen these. Like the image my brother made, I've seen these patterns. I feel like. The Prince Albert. Yes. I like, she knows a lot about dicks, remember? I love that that's his wife. that's, I mean, hey, that's great that you guys could be like that. I think that's awesome. That he literally just said to everybody in a group, my wife knows a lot about dicks. But obviously, he means the character, Jester. Hopefully. Well, I mean, I guess hopefully, I don't know. Each tattoo has 15 meanings. Cheers, my friends, barbarian bath time. Cheers. Look at. I feel like Yash is being, or maybe Ashley's just being a little more jokey. That's so right now. Not is naked, but it appears he's wearing Ford, or he's wearing a Ford. We actually did say this. We did say something along the lines of that, like, "Hey, we'll see you. We're on our way to Zadash." I don't know if we said we'll actually see you in Zadash, did we? Eh? Like film, TV shows. Really, really, you gonna do this to me? What is happening, guys? I apologize. I don't know why this is like this either. It's gonna be a little off, guys. It's gonna be off by like 5 seconds. I'm wondering if they started adding advertising because of the success of everything. Maybe because of the success, they started adding advertising to their videos. Ah. Like, see, like something like that. Wouldn't it be gross to have to wash all the bandages of somebody? Like, that's gross. Like, I would be like, you got to pay me a lot of money. And Liam is probably going to get pissed. Look at Caleb's already pissed. 3 and 1 dead. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I've been watching it off Critical Role and now I'm watching it on Geek and Sundry. Maybe that's what it is. If it happens again, we'll pause and we'll go switch and see because I'm curious. Uh, a little dippity do. It's called the dippity do spell. Other Way Around Geek and Sundry was the first part of Campaign 1. Did you use to have YouTube Premium? No, I've never had a YouTube Premium. And for some reason I never had commercials. Uh, well, we lost Caleb. I feel like the majority, Ford, Molly, and Liam. What? What? Oh, they're done. I've seen this. I've seen this done before where they dump the hot water into the baths to heat it up. I literally thought something bad was about to happen. When she clapped her hands, I'm like, oh shit, what the frig's about to happen? Yeah. So Nod is just standing naked as a Ford. I'm assuming Not's afraid of the water? Is not a. No, thank you. She's got to be afraid of the water. That's interesting. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that means nothing, but that is interesting. And Ford is water. And Molly, doesn't Molly do fire? Is there some kind of theme like that with water and fire? Isn't Molly like kind of like, I know, Not has been sheltered. We're going to have to do like a little kid. Put him in the water. Yeah, like, oh my God, what is it? This is literally like how you do when you're a kid. You're a mom, well, whoever does it, my mom did it. My mom would hold my hands and you do the little kick. And sometimes you get the little paddle board. Little paddle board. Come on. It means not has rabies, not the bravest. She just fears water. I figured something simple as that. Fear in the water. Guys, like and subscribe if you haven't. Anybody new, welcome. Feel free to write in the chat. We're all friends here. And we all, well, we don't all drink. Well, we all drink. Some just drink water. Yeah, they're frightened out of their minds. Oh my God. I love that Liam. See, but that was well played. Liam, straight edge, serious dude, is like, you guys better split. Sex is about to happen. Sex is happening. Marriott, the Marriott activity, whatever that is. Yeah, we don't want to turn people in. These are good people. If they were douches, I'd turn them in. These are good people. The dwarf guy seemed interesting. I wish we talked more to the dwarf guy that's wife was locked up. The way Ford said that. Apparently, there's only 6 deities we're allowed to worship. I'm writing these down. The Dawn Father, even though I've, all right, Platinum Dragon. What did he say? The, the, the something mistress. All right. The Raven. The Lawbearer. The Lawbearer. My God, I can't write this fast. The Lawbearer, Platinum Dragon, was it? Guys, write them for me in the comments. I got Platinum Dragon, the Allhammer, the Dawnfather, the Raven, the Lawbearer, the Lawbreaker Bearer. I'm listening, guys. I'm just trying to write all this. Platinum Dragon, Dawnfather, Allhammer. Annoying Mistress. That's great. I'm writing that just because I want it. Annoying Mistress. The Knowing Mistress. Oh my God. It's underwater, but we could see your vagina, but it's underwater. Am I wrong about this too? I said this in one of the other episodes recently. I feel like Talzin has gotten much more jokey, and Ashley is much more like jokey than usual when she's doing Yasha, at least. Wang Stacker. Wang Stacker. Yeah, he had something. Wang Stacker had something at the Morrow Keep. Yeah, the roving beast. Let's get the roving beast. Yeah, we love ourselves killing some roving beefs. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Uh, how that would be weird to wash. Now, say you washed Knott's hair. She's going to wash Knott's hair. She's doing it right now. If you watched Knott's hair, would you feel it as Ford's hair or would you feel it as Knott's hair? Because I feel like you wouldn't feel it as Ford's. You just see it as Ford's. So much money off ears. 3 months worth of shows off ears. The pillow trove. All right. I remember that name, but I'm writing that down. Pillow trove. I want to know if this is real. If we go to the pillow trove and Jester's full of crap, or at least made all this up, then I'm gonna Ruby of the Sea. I don't even need to write down. That I remember. She's the Ruby of the Sea, Jester's mother. Everybody knows. Yeah, sing the song. Sing it. The best lay around. Yes, that's what it was. I was like, I can't remember, but it wasn't good. Ruby of the Sea, the best lay around, and that's her mother. We're all underwater? I don't know if Molly was. I'll kill you all. I'll kill every motherfucking one of you. Oh my god. I'll kill every fucking one of you. From Jester, no. If she didn't kill any of you or stab any of you, poor Not. I'm less scared. She's holding. How I wish I knew what this bath looked like. Because they're making it appear like a giant swimming pool. And I guess a bathhouse would be like a giant pool. Like a bathhouse. I'm assuming. So yes, it would have a side like that. I'm just picturing like a swimming pool. So mysterious. Insight, yeah, yeah. Insight check. She is definitely being chased by people. There is something going on. What'd you get? Do All right. That was easy enough. Which is who? Yes. What's wrong with that? What would be. They're going to call Jester out on asking what kind of god? It's the Stormlord. All right. Stormlord. Why? I can't believe they called her out on Jester asking about religion when she literally says the most insane things and cheats and does everything else. A natural 20. The Menagerie Coast. I remember that. Ah. I gotta assume that has to do with Ford. Stormlord deals with water. Ford coughs up water and has a store that brings out the fear of Davy Jones's locker. And Yasha is very pale. Almost like I've said this before, like a vampire, or like she is dead or something. I will continue to serve him and do what he asks. That's like a deep deep religion. Yeah. Molly is just chilling. I almost feel like Molly knows things and doesn't want to like. Yes, 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 yes. I almost feel like now Ford is even saying, Bo, don't ask. Like, why? Where is their line? They are telling Bo and Jester not to ask things I want them to ask and allowing them to do things insane forever. Uh, naked and boiling. Oh my God. Look what it did to us, guys. It broke us again. I'm going to pause it there. We're going to see. I'm going to do an example. Since it messed us up again, I think we got about an hour or so left. I want to see where we got till. Because this is a shorter one, I feel like. Let's see. It ends at 3:30. We got about 45 minutes left, guys. We got about 45 minutes left. I am going to see if there is a different one I could use. Because I'm thinking maybe there is a different video. I just don't understand why like we've done this for 2 months now, over 2 months now. I don't understand. The ad twins again. There is only 45 minutes left. So worst comes to worst, we'll just deal with it. I'll reset the clock. This is, like I said, one of the shorter ones we've done. So, I mean, we're an hour and 30 minutes in. That's 30 minutes of, the beginning. This is one of the shorter ones. So I just am curious why it's doing that. Is there like a different one? Can I watch it on Critical Role's channel? Ready? We're gonna experiment. We're gonna experiment. Here's Critical Role, the Mighty Nein. Oh, hello everyone. That is Geek and Sundry still. Maybe there's not. Maybe I never had YouTube Premium or anything, so that's not a thing. Everything looks like it's all Geek and Sun. Oh wait, Campaign 2. I don't know. What if I go right to Critical Role site? Let's just bear with me for a second. I just want to see. I mean, you guys, there's only one video. It's called Copyright J, LOL. No, but everything else, I totally would get it if it did it every week, but for 2.5 months it didn't do it. And then now it does. I'm just curious why it would just all of a sudden start doing it out of the blue. I'm assuming you guys, I'm assuming there is one, but I'm wondering if I go to it through Critical Role's website, if it'll do it differently. I guess not, because it's still videos. Just give me 1 second to let me entertain myself to see. Play all, uploads, campaign 3, campaign 2. And then, yeah, it just goes back to Geek and Sundry. All right. We're just gonna do that, guys. I don't know why it's doing that for the first time ever. I think you just got lucky. Maybe I did. Episode 20 is Critical Role. All the early episodes are hosted by Geek and Sundry. Episode 20 is Critical Role. He's not going to read this. I am how funny is that I'm reading it? YouTube Premium and ad blocker. Oh. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I had an ad blocker that I took down. I don't know. Maybe I had an ad blocker I took down. Either way, it's a nice time to break. We'll get 45 minutes left. I'm going to redo the time. Everybody, I'm going to go back like 5 seconds just because the commercial threw me off a bit. We'll go right to this. I'm going to go to I'll set the clock. I'm going to reset the clock. It's just I expect things to not work some of the time, but when something keeps working and then all of a sudden it just doesn't, I'm like, what has occurred? What is this? I want to stop. All right, we're going to do, what was it? Two. Wait, what the hell was it? It's 2:44:52. 2:44:52. 2:44:50. I have to repeat it to myself. 2:44:52. And we'll set the new time. All right, guys, there's the new time. And there's only about 45 minutes left. So everybody, so far, let me just get this, make sure I have everything right. The kitties are making little sounds in the hallway. One of the kitties is sleeping on the bed here, and the other guy is making like bellowing noises. I don't know if you guys hear it, but you got me starting drinking White Claw, Jay. Got iced tea one right now. Ooh, Babo, I don't know how to say that. Babaways, Babawas. So back to the gods. Yasha is with the Stormlord. They've just established this. Yes. So Yasha's with the Stormlord. Guys, let me get this down because I don't want to forget. We have the Platinum Dragon, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Platinum Dragon, the Raven, the Law Bearer, the Dawnfather, the Allhammer. And what am I missing? What am I missing? The Annoying Mistress. I also have the Annoying Mistress. I feel like I'm missing one. I'm definitely missing at least one. But let me know what. The Raven Queen. Oh, Raven. Is it? The Raven Queen. Okay, Raven Queen. I'm starting to write everything down. The Everlight. The Knowing. Is the Knowing. Oh, the Knowing Mistress really is one? I literally thought Annoying Mistress was the joke, and I didn't realize it was on the Knowing Mistress. Oh, you all were telling me that. You all kept saying the Knowing Mistress, and I'm like, is that another joke? All right, so it's the Knowing Mistress. So that's it. We got the Knowing Mistress, the Allhammer, the Dawnfather, the Lawbearer, the Raven Queen, and the Platinum Dragon. AKA the Matron of Ravens. There are other gods, but there are other gods, but these are the only ones that are legal. Okay. Dwendalian Empire. I know all that. Certain things I just know from hearing so often. Annoying was the joke. Got it. I figured annoying was the joke, but then when people said the knowing, I'm like, oh, that must just be like a inside joke or something I'm missing. I miss some things sometimes. The Whispered One. I remember the Whispered One. Yes, the Whispered One is the Percy. Campaign 1, the Percy thing, I believe. AKA none of the Mighty Nine. None of the Mighty Nine gods. Don't confuse him. The Whispered One. We're talking about the Whispered One. Don't confuse him. Raven Queen equals death. Don't confuse him. And yeah, that is why they're slushing the Mighty Nine's gods. The Stormlord, the Traveler are considered illegal. Briarwoods, not Percy. Oh, the Briarwoods, the Whispered One. Yes. The Whispered One. I'm thinking that was the thing that took Percy. What was the name of the thing that took Percy? What was the name of the demon? It had a name. I just cannot remember off the top of my head. It was like the name of the thing that took over Percy. Briarwood's not Percy. The Cobalt Soul Library monks. Orthax. Yes. Good call. Thank you, everybody. Stephen Gav. Plaid on Sad. We're getting some new people here. Guys, I love that we're all getting in it. And Babawas. Is it Babaways? I like the name. I just don't know if I'm butchering the crap out of it. But Plaid on Sad. Stephen Gav. Ray. Oh, I definitely seen Ray before. And Melora. I don't know if I've heard Melora yet. But guys, maybe we'll do the old 3, 2, 1. And some gods are technically illegal, but you don't go in jail for them. For example, Wild Mother illegal, but no one is going to put you in jail for that. Gotcha. All right. one other question. Right now, I think I asked and you guys probably already answered it, but because I don't want to have to go back and find it, I'm off. Sorry, Callisto Warrior Queen. Here's a swig for you. Have a sweet good night. What is a sweet good night? A solid good night. That's what I meant to say. Have a solid good night. Melora is the lawbearer's spouse and keyless deity. Cheers. All right. Everybody, like and subscribe. We have not hit 50 likes yet. And there has been 50 plus people in the live stream for the majority of the time. So I feel like some of you just don't want to like it for the sheer fact that you want me to earn it. So I am going to take this knife and cut 3 fingers off for every 50 likes. Let's see what happens. I'm not really going to do that just in case I'm liable to do things by YouTube. They might call me. YouTube might say, Jay, you guaranteed these people 3 fingers. And now I got to do it. And I really don't want to cut off my finger. I'm sorry. It's not something I want to do right now. Ooh, what do we got here? My God, is something going on? Oh, my dear Lord. Bobo, I need to know. Could somebody, Bobo, can you do like an enunciation thing? I don't know what you'd call it, but like how you pronounce things. Because I need to know your name. Bobo, I feel like it's Bobolom, like it's Nostradamus. So like Bobolomus, I feel like it's Bobolomus. Why would that make us like the video? I don't know, Canadian Kaz. I honestly don't know. Maybe I just wanted to cut my fingers off. I don't know. That's crazy. I just wanted to play with my knife. I just wanted to show you my knife again. This was the highlight of my day. After 500 hours of working, this was the highlight of my day. If you worship a bad god, yeah. But like Matt have said, farmers worship Melora. They don't going to put all this workforce in jail. She doesn't worship Melora, but she acknowledges her power is from... I'm reading that wrong, but I'm getting it. Bobo, you got these before I was able to. I'm definitely gonna... I saw all of them. So we have all the gods. It's Melora the Wild Mother, Moradin the Allhammer, Palor... My God. I should write these down. Let me write these down just so I have them for my sake. Because I already have everything else. Melora the Allhammer is... I'm not kidding. I'm going to literally like study this stuff and become a genius of the lore. Because I literally want to like just know this shit for when like we're watching it. Like I don't want to have to keep asking you guys over and over. The Everlight. So we got Everlight. All right, Everlight. See, Everlight is the Dawn Father, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't, like, I thought wasn't Pike saying something with the, maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought Pike was the Dawn Father and Dawn Father was Everlight. Wasn't Everlight part of the Dawn Father or something like that? I feel like the two are the same. That's what's confusing me about that. I gotta go to another sheet of paper. All right. Sorry if I'm boring you guys by writing things because I'm talking to you while I do it. I just really want to write all this down and I don't want to have to go back through the chat later and find where all this is. And you guys are taking the time to write it. So it'd be rude of me to not take advantage of this knowledge. Pelor is the Dawn Father. And I'm gonna study and you guys could quiz me next time. I'm just gonna do one more. And then Sunray is the Everlight. Okay. I think I got it all. Got it all. All right, we're good. And then I also got a pronunciation. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought it was. I'm going to burp. Jay. Oh, did it say Jay don't read this? Jay doesn't read this spoiler. Wait, Jay doesn't read this spoilers. All right, I'm not reading that in case that is what it said because I feel like that's what that said. You're generalizing light-based deities, Jay. I apologize. Pike. Oh wait, let's see here. Keeper Yenin worship the Dawn Father. Pike worshipped Everlight, two different gods. See? That taught me something because I thought they were connected. Everlight isn't. So Keeper Yenin worshipped the Dawn Father. You're generalizing deities. Pike was Everlight. The town they were in worshipped the Dawn Father. The Sun Tree was planted by the All Father. Yes, that's right. See, wait, All Father, not the All Hammer. See, I'm thinking the All Hammer. Dawn Father is a different god. The people in Whitestone worship the Dawn Father. Pike worships Everlight. Pike worships Ray, how it's spelled in the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount. And Ray is the Everlight Keeper. Yenin was the priest. Dawn Father. All right, everyone is confirming. Dawn, what was I saying? Dawn Father? Am I saying it wrong? The Dawn Father, right? Proof he doesn't read them. Dawn Father. Proof he doesn't read. Dawn Father planted the Sun Tree. Oh. But the Sun Tree was planted by the All... All right, so that must have just been a misprint. The All Father. All right, I got it. I'm just... There's so much... You have to look at it from my point of view. I'm literally just... I have 3 pages already of lore that I'm trying to remember. And a lot of it sounds the same. We have the All Hammer, the Dawn Father. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of lore. I'm trying to learn. I'll get there. Keeper Yenin worshipped the Dawn Father in Legend of Vox Machina. She took Pike's arrival as a sign from the Dawn Father, but Pike's divinity is from Garenya. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that is what I wrote down before. Serenray? I feel like that's right. So much lore. Overnight is based more around redemption and acceptance. C2 has so much lore, and I will learn it. Let's jump back in. Everybody, we are almost at 50 likes, and there are 60 people. Let's hit 50 likes. Everyone give me a thumbs up. We have the clock set up, and then we're going to finish the last 45 minutes. I have a seltzer and a half left for the last 45 minutes. While you thumbs me up, we're going to check my radiator. It's Serenity? Serenity Ray. Is that right? I am horrible at pronunciation, guys. I apologize. I'm trying my best. Cutting the smoke in half. I was going to pretend to cut my thumb off, but... Fun little tornado warning here. LOL. It's Sarenrae. See, guys? What is that called? Nuck and Futz. I mean, a lot of you did help. Thank you very much. But what is it called, what Nuck and Futz did? I can't remember. I know know what it is. What is it called when they break down the enunciation or the pronunciation? The enunciation? The pronunciation. It's Sarenrae. Pronounced like the sarin in Serenity and the word ray. Okay, Sarenrae. Oh, that's what it was before. You capitalize the sarin in Serenity. I was like, why is the... I apologize. You did it right. In my head, I'm like, why did the front of that word get capitalized and not the end? You got to remember, guys, I've had a bit to drink. So I'm trying to learn all this lore and talk to 150,000 people, because that's how many are in the chat right now, and pronounce things. And I suck at it to begin with. It's phonetics. Yes. Phonetically. How it's phonetically. Yes. Thank you, Nuck and Futz. I'm like, I know the word. I just can't think of it right now. Phonetically, how it's... Yes, thank you. Oh, a lot of you did it. Carl Davis, Dobby Bro, Ray, J. Critical Role put together a history of Exandria video. I've watched it, Ray. I think I've watched that. And I said that like mean, but I didn't mean it like that. I said it like I wasn't sure if I seen it. And I'm pretty sure it's the one I'm thinking of. Probably people in the chat would know, but I'm pretty sure I saw the history of Exandria, but I watched it before the Legend of Vox Machina even dropped. So now I'd probably pick up a lot more things. I should rewatch some of those videos because a lot of those I watched before I knew anything about anything. And it was kind of just throwing me into the world. You have watched it. Carl Davis said so. So I wasn't sure if there was like a series or something else, maybe similar. Everyone said I have watched it. Okay, that's the one I'm thinking of. We forget about Vesh. I didn't have much of an impression. Oh, what is Vesh? Crossfaded. Anyway, phonetically, everyone is chiming in and helping me out, but let's jump into this. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. I know everyone already gave the thumbs up. I go on a sidetracks and oh my God, it's still so early. We'll still be done with this by 11:30. My goal is to be done by like 11:45. So we'll be done with this by 11:30 and we'll talk. And then I could get a good night's rest and help my friend move tomorrow. So here we go. Vesh isn't really a god though. Don't worry about Vesh, Jay. Ready? 3. This is the countdown. This is the actual countdown. I don't want to like just jump on people and immediately just count down us. All right, ready, guys? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're in. Naked and boiling. And it immediately does a commercial break. Why does it hate me, everybody? Immediately does a commercial break. We can't win. It's about 5-second delay now. If I keep stopping it to catch up with the delay, it's about a 5-second delay. We'll just have to help people. Maybe I'm just going to have to get premium. I'm going to have to get YouTube premium because that's just going to become annoying if it's going to keep happening. I think we should start having Bo towel off Yasha. What I'm surprised of. Maybe I missed it, but yes, rewatch. The more you play with that knife, the more nervous I get. I was just going to say, I am shocked that no one's really said anything too inappropriate yet. Like, everyone is naked. There are women and men together. They are violent, fighting barbarians and sorts, and no one's like hit on anybody or tried to hook up with anybody or anything. I mean, I know they're all warriors, but still. Molly is on my what I'm thinking. Take it to the Herald of the Hall. Let's do it. What is going on with this thing? Shakasta, yeah. He was, yeah, he did the hush. He kept doing, right? Wasn't it hush? And he kept putting the H. He did the H, I think. I used to get ads all the time, got ad blocker. I must have turned off my ad blocker. Because I do have an ad blocker. I figured it out, guys. Next commercial. All right, we're pausing it. I apologize again, guys. I just figured it out. We figured it out. We're pausing it because I figured it out. We got it. I am using a different program. I just realized. I know someone said this before. I know someone said, is it an ad blocker? I was like, maybe I accidentally turned it off. And then I didn't look. And now I just realized it's because I'm not using the program that has the ad blocker. Let me sync it up. We're going to restart from that. And we're going to be good. All right, here we go. Everybody, momentary delay, but it'll be well worth it because the clock will match and everyone will be happy. And I've just remembered to never use that site again. All right, we got 2. And I'll go back a little bit. So we got 247.30 I'll go to. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled. I know some of you in the chat already said this before. Like, Jay, maybe it has to do with the fact you need an ad blocker. And I thought, and I looked at this. See, the problem was I'm using 2 different programs. So I looked and I'm like, my ad blocker's on. But it wasn't on the screen I was actually doing. So here we go. I'm going to pause it there. We're going to take this out of the picture. And I'm going to put this over here. And we're going to have this. And there we go, guys. We won't have to worry about it anymore. See, the problem is when I have so many different screens going on, I literally, when you guys said ad blocker before, I looked and I'm like, no, my ad blocker's on. I'm forgetting that this is running on a different thing. I'm thinking everything's going off the stream. I don't know. Also, drop the ad blocker link. I don't even... Wait, what is it? That was... Someone did try 30, only 33 likes. People go press the like button. Guys, you got to go press the like button. I'm about to self-destruct. I don't know what it is. I know I'm calling it a program. I mean, I can't think of the word. I've brain farted my life away. Oh my God. You guys could just get comic relief out of me trying to figure out simple everyday words. What am I trying? Browser. Yes, there. You guys, that's what you all were saying. Yes, the browser. You guys. All right, guys. I am very tired, man. Browser. Yes, browser. See, I could just immediately read your comments and understand it, or you could all keep telling me browser until I eventually figure out that you are all telling me the answer. This is my life. Is Miranda in here? Miranda must be in here. Oh, there's Miranda. As a tech support person, this is painful. Miranda, I apologize. But Miranda, you could say whatever you want about me because you are a saint. Miranda is responsible for Talks Machina happening, which I will have the rest of episode 1 and 2 out by Sunday. Just a really busy week. I haven't had a time to edit it up yet. I love that you all openly make fun of me though, because it's not like it breaks my heart and makes me cry at night, and it's not like I'm drinking my life away because everyone makes fun of the way I talk. No, I don't really care. I'm just joking. It doesn't bother me at all. You guys say whatever the hell you want. Miranda, thank you for that. Dave Chandler, how amazing would it be if every ad that pops up then I would be fine with it. That would be great if they had it where every ad was a Critical Role related Sam ad or something like that. Then yes, then I would watch it all the time. Fix the timer. Yes. Guys, I don't know why, but I've been wheezing all day. It just sounds like when I inhale. I don't have the mic down. It sounds like I'm like breathing out of a inhaler when I'm talking sometimes. Like right now, I think it went away. All right. Stop this nonsense. What do we got here? What are we at? All right, we're at 2:47:30. 2:47:30. 2:47:30. Hey, at least I figured out to never do that again. This is what we're going to start at, guys. I went back a little bit. Set the time. If you guys hear me wheezing, I know I'm wheezing. All right, there we go. Everything's set up again. We have the clock. We have everything back. We will not get stopped this time. We have about 40 minutes left, and everything will be one with the world. You got Wait, let me go back a little. Dave Chandler, I've gotten the D&D Beyond ad a few times. Never skip. Absolutely love the thing. There are ads, not just this related. There are ads that I will watch all the time. I can't really think of any recently, but every now and then there is a really clever, catchy ad or something like that, and I'll watch it just because the ad is good. It's usually comedy based or like really high budget action based or something, but there are commercials. Like, I'm a sucker for Die Hard, John McClane, Bruce Willis, who recently retired from acting. They had like a year or two ago the Die Hard car battery, and it was almost like a sequel to the original Die Hard with some of the same actors in it. And that commercial would come on all the time, and I would watch it every time because it was like a mini Die Hard movie that was about a Die Hard battery, a car battery. Amazing. Stuff like that. I'll watch those kind of shits all the time. You have like a little movie thing. It was so good. It had, what was the name of the dude? What was the name of the dude that cracks the code and gets into the safe? And he was in it. I can't think of his name. Oh, come on, Cleo? Come on, Cleo. Was it Cleo? I know Hans Gruber talked to him. Hans Gruber was like, oh, this is the season of miracles, or something like that. This is the season of miracles. Cleo, I don't know. Cleo? Clifford? What was his name? I don't remember. Theo! Winner! The Hollow Gentleman. You are the winner, my friend. Theo. I'm like, Cleo doesn't sound right. I'm like, it sounded like Cleo. I was pretty damn close. How else will you know if it's better with whipped cream? Exactly. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. AKA, the one who lives. The one who lives, yeah. He was, if you have if you have a reunion of the people that lived through Die Hard 1, there's not a whole lot of them. You got Carl Winslow, John McClane, his wife, and the shitty guy that does the news. I think that's about it. And then you got Theo. Anyway, we're going to do the countdown. We're going to jump in. We're going to watch the end. Going off on rants over here. Now we don't have to worry about commercials. Knocked out by Argyle. Yes, we could have Argyle back. Was Argyle in the commercial? I think Argyle was in the commercial. Hey, I just quit drinking Fireball. I have to get my entertainment somewhere. Isn't Harry Potter the one who lived? I wish Harry Potter... Wait, in Die Hard? Was Harry Potter ever in Die Hard? I want that to be a thing. But let's jump back in right now. Here's my thing. I'm going to talk about this because now that I know there's no commercials that'll stop us... Wait a second. Why do I have... I'm an idiot. Give me a second, guys. I'm like, why does Matt Mercer have a giant table of fighting men? It's because I'm on the wrong episode. So give me a second. 2:47:30. I'm like, wait a second. Luckily, I saw it before we started. Give me 1 second. 2, 4. We're just going to count 5 seconds. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right. There we go. This is episode 9. Yes. Okay. We're all good now. Everything is good. 2:47:30. Yes. I had the wrong episode up because I clicked it. I got excited that I figured it out and I must have did it wrong. Either way, oh boy. Yes, so here's my thing. We're all in the bathhouse. How aren't these people like Scanlan? Scanlan was all about like, I want to get laid. Where's the brothel? Like, I don't think we went an episode or two without Scanlan talking about wanting to get laid or getting laid. And there were scenes where he was actually hooking up with women. So I'm just surprised that we are this far in, days and days and days. We are an even group of women and men. And regardless of whether, their sexual preference, how are none of them ever talking about hooking up with anybody, let alone themselves? Because I feel like a lot of them are attractive people. So how are none of them, especially while relaxing and naked, not like I mean, you could even say, well, they're not attracted to each other. I feel like these kind of people would just like hook up just because. But I don't know. I'm just curious because I feel like the Vox Machina people were much more like kind of like I don't know, maybe because that's what the show was to make it interesting, but I feel like they had like relationships going on or at least made gestures like they wanted to hook up and stuff. It's only episode 9, calm down. I know it's early. I just feel like if it was me, I would have been like hooking up with one of these people like right away. Like I'm not trying to be like rude or anything. I just feel like with the amount of fighting and drinking we do, that like that would be something that would immediately be part of that. And the fact that like the even like whether they're the women or the men, they both seem like they're kind of in that realm of things. So I just thought like that would be a thing. Not that I need it to happen. I'm just surprised we're all naked right now in a bathhouse and no one's being inappropriate or like trying to make a move or something like that. Or like getting some drunk going on. And I don't know. I don't know. That's where my mind's going. The early, the early and these are different characters. It's early and these are different characters. They don't know each other well enough yet. They start to see one around mid. But see, that's my thing. Maybe I'm a horrible person, but even not knowing each other, like I've had one night stands and I live in a modern day world. Now, granted, I haven't done that in a very long time, but when I used to be younger and drink and fight all the time, like that was like normal. So like I feel like especially back then when you are all about just like survival and fighting and drinking and battling, like I feel like these people would just be having willy-nilly one night stands and hooking up with everybody. Because that's what I think I would be doing. And I'm not trying to be inappropriate. I'm just saying that's what I think would really be going on. Jay is allowed to be excited for D&D hookups. Pistols O'Brien is here. Clicky the thing. What is up, my friend Pistols O'Brien? Miranda? They're just roommates, clearly. I mean, that could just be a thing. Maybe they want to keep business. Like right now, they are kind of business partners. I just think, like Bo, I feel like Bo is like that kind of person. I feel like they all are, whether they're girls or boys. I feel like they all are kind of like just like on that wavelength where they could just like kind of just randomly hook up. And I know that's not the point. I'm just saying like I feel like certain fantasy realm type things like this would have already went there. Even though it's early, it's still not that early. If you think of the fact that we're almost on episode 10 and they're roughly 4 hours apiece. So we're going on like 40 hours. So 40 hours of people mingling and stuff in violent battle where you could die at any time. Like you got to remember, these people are going into real battle or like not real battle, but you know what I mean? They're going into battle. They could die at any time. They could die any day. Why wouldn't they just like randomly hook up? And I know I'm going forever with this, but I'm just saying that's where my mind is going, especially when we're like, I'm not saying like in the middle of a war, you should be hooking up with somebody, but we haven't done anything for a day now. We have drunk our asses off. We're just kind of walking around town. We're buying shit. We're selling shit. We're now in a hoity-toity bathhouse. This would be the time where you would do something like that, I feel like. And no one's done it yet. Why don't we watch and find out, Jay? All right, ready? Canadian Kaz is right. Here we go. We're going to do 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Bop. No more commercials. Boom. We're solid. No commercials. We'll be golden. We've been here for 30, 40 minutes in the bathhouse. What does it cost? Like, are we allowed to stay here as long as we want? Is it extra money to stay longer? I'm assuming we can stay as long as we want. Got my pad here. The mods are offline. I'm here for J-Rant Energy. The mods were here before. Is something wrong? I'm not gonna, I won't read the chat for now. I will not read the chat for now, so I'll make sure there's no spoilers. Bo is just watching. What is your full time's worth though? Like, uh, it's a really hot tub. Have fun storming the castle. I feel like they've said that a lot. It's Princess Bride. I know it well. You just dropped off the list. We're uh, yeah. I mean, she is. I mean, she's a tall woman, correct? What did they say? She is 7 feet. Yash, am I wrong? Is that too big? I feel like they said Yash is like almost 7 feet tall. Yash is not around enough for me to fully take in all the details, but I feel like Yash is like 7 feet tall. Bo's the last one out. All right, that's it for the respite. 6 feet. I thought I heard seven. I was like, seven sounds ridiculous. Like Grog wasn't even 7 feet. I think Grog is like 6'8" or something. 6'10". 5 miles tall. I definitely need to see what this pillow trove is about. I feel like Yasha gets taller so that as the campaign goes and buff as fuck. The statue I'm getting of Bo looks chiseled, man. I was gonna say Jack, but she is cut in the statue. She looks like you could break a freaking board on her abs. Yes. Take one. I honestly, I think the cutest thing is the bond between Caleb and Not. Because Not is so bizarre with, I mean, not bizarre, it's just the way Not is that she's just chaotic. But Liam, they're like so cute. I get uncomfortable. One pat. You get one pat. That's it. I'm just scooting forward so I can see my life. I just want to see where I scoot on the camera. Okie dokie. I feel like they should. I honestly thought there was going to be a lot more time spent in the Steam's respite. I hope we find out about the pillow trove before this ends. Uh, That's how he did it? Wait, did Matt just say it like that or did I miss a word? He was like, yeah, they're just talking around and, pardon me. And then he just stopped. Uh, oh. For a second there, I thought something else was going to happen. Bo's like, I'm going to take my robe. I thought she's going to be like, Uh, is this the dwarf from the meeting? Tell me it's the dwarf from the meeting. Uh, oh my god, yes, Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder dwarf. Gene Wilder, guys, one of my favorites. One of my favorites. An axe on a chain. What is this dude's name? What is his name? Is this Wang Stalker? Is this Wang Stalker? Or Wang whatever the It's obviously not the dwarf from the meeting because either they're not asking or it's not him. Uh, just have one. Philbin. Philbin. Regis Philbin. Lawrence. Calorie. Calorie. Esma. Is this going to be a problem later when we need to get paid, though? Barry? Barry sounds right. Short for Barrymore. We were just talking about Drew Barrymore. Make a deception check. Why would you say your name's Barry? Whether or not I'm. What screen are you on? Where are all their? Oh, they're just folded down more, I think. That's DocuSign. I use DocuSign all the time. Whenever I have to do contract, I get DocuSigns all the time. All right, Barry. I want to know this gentleman's name. We all gave him our names. What is his name? I'm assuming he's the Wang Stalker guy. Ashley has never played D&D ever. Well, we don't need cursing, sir. You don't have to cuss at us. What? Are you shitting me? Oh my god, I thought we were about to talk. I mean, that's a thing that's been on my mind. But obviously, Karen, Karen's the best one. Because, like, everyone, I mean, yeah. In all honesty, I don't agree with this, even though it's not my choice. I don't agree with that. You're telling me I have to give you the names of everyone involved or we don't get paid. But whether we have one person or 9 people, we get the same amount of money? What kind of bullshit is that? Why would you need names of all the people involved if it doesn't matter whether there's 1 or 9? You give one name and that person gets paid and screw your shit. They're arguing like I am. All right, fine. We'll take it. I'm doing the same arguing. All right, we'll take it. I get it. Let's do it. It's funny because they're negotiating. This is a form of negotiating. I'm like, fuck that shit. But then when you tell me, then take it or leave it, I'm like, okay, I'll take it because it's good money. It is good money. I just want as much as possible, like them. Well, I don't need your attitude, sir. Yeah, yeah, I don't need your. I agree with Ashley. Uh he is right. He is right. That is a dwarf thing. I see that in fantasy films and shows. They have a bit of an attitude. So all right. All right, I'll take it. I love it. Everyone's in character. Yasha seems like my kind of person. Yasha does not take shit. Yasha is a barbarian of sorts. Yasha might be my favorite if she was around long enough for me to remember Shakasa. Shakaka. That is, oh my God. I am really liking what Bo's doing. I totally think we should do. See, this is the kind of scam we should do. There is, in my mind, there are huge differences between what Bo's saying and other things. All right, I agree. Let's try and see. And if it looks too bad, we come back and we go, we killed it. Cause you gotta let some time go by. They're gonna see us freaking gross manicore head. If the yeah. All right. I like where it's going. Karen and Rothschild. Caleb and Jester. Karen and Rothschild. Star Trek joke. 7 of 9. 7 of 9 is on a lot of men's minds. It is government work. What do you expect? Government work. So we got. Now, what is the significance of this place? It's the Hall of Heralds, right? Hall of Heralds? Can I help you, please? Oh, here it is. It's gotta be real, because why would she still? I mean, like, for some reason, I feel like something bad's gonna happen. It's like I don't know why this wouldn't be true. Like I'm wondering if I'm the only person that has thought this. Like I feel like this could be a lie, like everything. Or somebody did something bad or stole her package. Rejected. Frumpkin kitty kitty. Do the Frumpkin kitty kitty. All right, let's see what happens. Like what if like we I don't think I'm wrong, but I don't think we've heard from her mother. Uh, The Tries Fires. I see in your comments you guys said we're at the Tries Fires. Making his way downtown. All right. At this point, I'm assuming that this is all real and that Jester is going to get a fat package. See, I thought there was a chance we would get here and this would all be like a lie or even maybe she thought it was real and it wasn't. There we go. Stealth check for Frumpkin. Liam's looking like, or wants to at least look like high society. Ooh. Oh, no frigging way. Gone? What? What? Wait. Wait, where is it? Is that just gonna end like that? Wait. What did Caleb just do? Caleb said, I'm reducing his hit points to like, why? Did I miss something there? He made it where Frumpkin went back to the like, I know he could come back later, but does Frumpkin only have one hit point? I bet he's going to ask how a familiar word. No. I understand how all that works. But Liam's, why did Liam say he's gone? He only has one hit point? Does Frumpkin only have one hit point? I understand he kicked the cat. I just like, I feel like Liam did something else. Oh, he only has one hit point. Okay. I literally thought Liam like did something else that affected it. Neil Tazad. Sometimes I think I'm missing something and I'm like, there's no way Frumpkin just has one hit point. Horrible. You're saying because he rolled for Frumpkin. I got confused because I saw him roll for Frumpkin. And then when Matt said that, I was like, he's gone. I literally thought Caleb was going to like attack the guard. And then I thought, I was like, wait, did I just fucking miss something? What just happened? It was just as easy as Frumpkin having one hit point. What? Magic shit. That's interesting. When he made Frumpkin, he rolled for hit points and rolled one, I think. Okay. Yeah, what is that all about? This reminds me of when I played, I've mentioned to you guys many times, Lunar Eternal Blue. There was a place, I believe it was called the Vale, where it was magic. Cat kicker. Can we kill this guy? Yeah, can we kill this guy? I mean, I know we can't kill this guy. I understand that we're in high society but like this guy just kicked a cat. I mean, I guess you can't kill a man for kicking a cat, especially back then. Yeah, right now they're saying how much of the Tri's fire is like this. I'm assuming all of the Tri's fire is like this, or most of it. No, no, no. He must die. He kicked a cat. Yes, I just think we'll all get too much. The towers. Oh my God, tell me it's a frigging casino. Is it a casino? He's saying it looks like a casino. It better be a frigging casino. I've just gotten so excited. If we could go to a casino, if I lived in this world or played this game, I would literally just perform tasks for money and then go to the casino. Is it? I want it to be. I want it to be Caesar's Palace. Frumpkin went poof. Poor Frumpkin. Frumpkin has died. How many times is that now? Is that the third time? That might be the third time Frumpkin died. That sounds so cool. I want to see this in action. Jay's character would need Gamblers Anonymous, probably. The Silken Terrace. Silken Terrace. The the Triumph Chime. This is my town. Chime. Triumph Chime is my place. Gambling and bars, that's all it is. Bars and gambling. I'll take it. Nicodranus. Nicodranus is one of my favorite sounding cities. This place is way more prestigious than I imagined. And they're talking about how it is just like on another level. Boop, boop, boop. So I'm guessing Huh? Huh? See, like, oh my God, what Jester? I hope it's there. Like, this is huge right here. There's either going to be no package or like some. I mean, we know her mother is known. We know. Making sure you're not doing nothing. Like, this is either going to be. Maybe he's carrying it. Maybe it's something. That's it. There's no package. See, in my head, I was like, that's why I said Jester. Is that like her birth name? Is Jester bullshitting us? Or did something happen to Jester's mom? Now I'm thinking, why? There's no way Jester would be selling a line of bullshit this long. I'm looking at everyone else, and they're all kind of looking like Marisha and Sam and Liam. They all kind of look like they're like, what is this all about? Like, they're waiting for it. What does a room cost? Let's hear prices. I want to know prices on the suites. 10 gold. Oh my God. 50 gold a night. I mean, hey, that's the price of a potion. You could stay in the biggest suite for 50 gold a night. I would. I mean, how much does Jester have? I forget who spent what right now. Hey, 10 gold for one night ain't bad. I'm really unsure about this. For a second I started doubting myself and I'm like, maybe this is all legit, but why wouldn't she have gotten a package? Jester, like, is she, in my head, like, she can't be lying, but is she delusional and thinks her mom is going to send her money? Or did something happen to her mother? And now she's just going to chill here? And Jester looks upset now. Like, Laura Bailey looks upset. Look at her. She looks like she's going to freaking cry. Look at her. Oh, she always looks, even as chaotic and insane as she is, she always looks so sad and like alone when she's upset. I'll Always talking to the traveler. What? What? What the have we actually seen her talk to the traveler yet? Is this the traveler? Well, they said he wasn't here. What the Cuz it said whatever the hell she's talking to said they're not here right now. Is this like an entity that talks for the traveler? All right, so this is the traveler? That's so like the way Matt's doing it too, like the way his face looks and everything. Uh, uh, the travelers, I mean, honestly, the traveler seems awesome. Like I would people are gonna I honestly I would probably go for something like the traveler. I would probably worship the traveler if I had to choose one of them. He seems like a chill dude. In my head, I'm like, we've not experienced this yet, so now I don't know. But I mean, so she's happy. At least she got some kind of answer out of it. But still, man, that's yeah. I'd be like, dude, get away from me. I don't need your shit. What's his name? Reeve. Oh, oh, I love it. He's not. Yeah, no, that guy, he's not coming in. Yeah, you literally just referred to him as the guy with the tattered coat. And then you're like, oh, that guy? Yeah, he's not coming in. Uh, all right. Caleb went around. Caleb looking like him. Piss off. What? 3 gold each? I want to be. Is he gonna let him? I mean, they got to. 1, 2, 3 for each of you. Come on, you gotta let him. What? I can't believe that didn't work, honestly. He was gonna give 6 gold. A low life, but he has 6 gold for smut. If a dude's paying 6 gold for smut, you probably don't have to worry about him committing any sort of crime or anything. Not for nothing. Just tell Jester to buy your smut. Why can't we have Jester buy the smut? Jester's already in. Jester's got like a hookup. Also, also, I don't. I was gonna say, is she one of the ones that spent all her money? Uh, Apparently, Jester is used to having a ridiculous amount of money. Oh my god! Every day for my life, she must. What is up with her mom? And now she's crying, or now she's laughing. I didn't mean to make you put shit on your face. Uh oh. This might be Matt's sign off, guys. Matt might be signing off. Heading back to the leaky tap. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Sewer hunting. I feel like Ashley Johnson, besides just being in the bathhouse and being a nice little pleasant surprise, not much happened with her. I'm guessing she's gonna be around for a bit. This day is great. It's 3 in the afternoon. We got plenty of time. Yeah, it ain't time to pack up yet. I'm down. Yes. Carb up. Carb up. Yes, I said that right. I just hope we get a package because right now Jester is staying at a very expensive place. Just, I mean, maybe she's some spoiled, like, child. I don't know. I'm guessing at this point she is, and I'm just thinking something's up with her mom. The That's good advice. Here's to abandoning expectations. Everyone's cheersing, abandoning expectations. Matt's got to be sealing the deal soon. I feel like we're almost there. 700 gold. No, we don't need honestly, no, we don't need research. I knew it was as soon as he said approach in the sewer, we're carbon up. Yasha, we're sticking around with Yasha. I love it. I feel like I'll talk about it more later, but I feel like 6 gold was a solid bribe and should have happened. And he didn't even try to be like just for you. He was like, I'll even give it to both of you. Like Liam went all in on that bribe. I would have never even went that far. I would have been like maybe 1 gold each, maybe. He's like 3 each. I want my smut. That was a solid bribe, and apparently you will literally lose your head. I'm just waiting it out. I want to see what else happens. Bribes don't work on some people. I mean, hey, there I mean, like you said, it shouldn't work. I mean, I can't be bribed to do things like that would but I own my companies and stuff, so I'd only be hurting myself if I got bribed by somebody to do my company wrong. I think that's it. I just want to see if anything else is happening. 1 gold for info from the barkeep. 1 gold if for info from the barkeep. All right, so Yash is here. I just want to make sure there's nothing else. Should I call it there, guys? Matt is saying that he's. All right, never mind. Matt forgot. Matt is literally saying, I don't remember, but I had something I had to tell you. But he's saying he'll say it on Twitter. So obviously, that already happened if he did do it. But let me just get this back to normal. All right, guys. So that is it for episode 9. I have about a swig of seltzer left. It is 11:30. How funny is that? Even with the commercial hiccup in the that happened probably twice, I said I think we'll end by 11:30. We'll talk for 15 minutes. I got to help my friend move in the morning. So, we'll talk for 15 minutes and then we'll call it a night. All right, I'm a head off night. Bobo, have a good night. That would be counterproductive. These particular guards are probably well paid to prevent bribes. You're probably right. Now, all right, let's talk about what just occurred. First off, like and subscribe if you haven't. We are 1 like away from what it looks like to me from 50. I always like to hit 50. 50 is always like my goal. Not I wouldn't say my goal, but 50 is always like a nice solid number. So please do like and subscribe. And 49 likes, I see 50. Maybe 50 happened. Maybe I just have to update it, but I'm not gonna. It's 50 now. There we go. I see 50 now. Yes, so we did it. Anyway, I don't want to like, so don't cut your finger. I will not cut my finger, I promise. Either way, so the bathhouse happened really quick. I was expecting way more time in the bathhouse. I was expecting way more inappropriate things. I feel like maybe it's too early, like you guys said, even though in my mind, we've been rolling with this for months and dozens of hours have went by. It is maybe only a couple days. I just feel like, here's my thing. Bo is clearly an attractive woman. Ford and her have some sort of thing going on. Now, maybe it's brotherly or sisterly or something like that, but they're not related. And even if you were like just really good friends, I feel like, I don't know though, because he's an orc and she's a human. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, whatever. But if that kind of thing happens and you guys said it does, I'm thinking, how wouldn't Ford and Bo start being like romantical? And maybe they do at some point, because Scanlan and Pike kind of were, even though, I don't know, even though her and Grog had like a brotherly sisterly relationship, and I don't know how that all ends. I just know what I know from the show. But Keyleth and Vax had like a thing going. Vex had like a thing with Percy, unless I mean, like they all had like flirty things going on with one another. So I'm just wondering how you're naked in a bathhouse and you've been with these people now since I don't know. It's got to be like what? How much time has gone by? Because I mean, that would factor in. How much time has gone by from when we all first met in episode 1 till now? Is there like a timeline? Because I feel like weeks have gone by, but maybe it's been like 3 or 4 days because I know that time moves very slowly in the campaign. So if you're telling me like 3 or 4 days went by, maybe it would make more sense. But even then, I feel like they would start hooking up. For them, it's only a few days. Oh, Canadian Kaz already said this. For them, it's only a few days, and trust us when we say they're not all going to be sexually attracted to each other, but not for orc versus human reasons, more for... Okay. No, I figured that would come into play too. I figured it would come into play that like there might be like same-sex relationships going on and stuff like that. Was there in Vox? I don't think so, right? Like, or as far as I know, I guess there wasn't. But I assume there would be. But like, for instance, Molly, I'm not sure about. I feel like Molly, I don't know if we went over this before. And obviously, the only reason this is coming up is because everyone was just naked in a bathhouse. So this is where my mind goes. But Molly, I feel like could be bisexual. And you guys might have said that before. But I don't know which way Molly goes. I feel like he might be bisexual. Bo might be bisexual. Or I don't know. Bo is kind of up in the air. I don't know about Bo. I feel like Lee, I mean, honestly, none of them really have given me an inkling which way they would go. But based on the way they interact with one another and stuff, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Caleb is not going to go anywhere. I feel like Caleb isn't going to try to do anything with anybody because Caleb just doesn't seem like that kind of dude. And I feel like he's more of like a fatherly figure to not. But I feel like Ford is going to be into Bo, but Bo isn't going to be into Ford because Bo looks like Ford, looks at Ford like a friend, and Bo might be into like Yasha or something. I don't know. It's like all over the place, but I'm just surprised nobody made a move. Like even if like Yasha and Bo were like going to have a thing, I'm surprised none of them did. But then again, Yasha and Bo kind of had like a thing at the end. They let everyone get out of the baths. And then Yasha and Bo were both like, yeah, we wanted to see everyone naked first. And then they kind of both got out. So I don't know. I know that's probably not important. But being as they were all naked in a bathhouse, it kind of is. And that's where my head's at. They're all shy. I mean, there was that love potion incident in later campaign 1. There was so much stuff that was cut concerning Vax. You'll have to keep watching to find out. Yeah, obviously, you guys can't tell me. Vax and Gilmore to make, see, there's a good one. Gilmore and Vax had something going on too. Because Vax, I'm assuming, is bi. Because Vax and Keyleth had flirty things going on. But clearly Vax and Gilmore had things going on. So Vax was obviously bisexual. Unless he was just doing it for alternative motives, like to get stuff from Gilmore. But I'm not assuming that's the case. He really looked like he was into Gilmore. Vax and Gilmore, people are saying the same thing. You'll have to keep watching to find out. Scanlan literally tried to get with anything that moves. That is also true. Very, very different characters and circumstances. This group doesn't know each other and have very different mannerisms. I mean, obviously I guess it would depend on who the player is. Like if I was in this crew of people, I would immediately establish like, hey, Bo, I kind of dig you. And I want to know where you stand on this. And then I'd like make it known. And if then she was like, hey, that's not the way I go, then I'd be like, all right, cool. Whatever. I just figured I'd acknowledge it. I feel like none of them have done that. And like you guys have said, they might not be attracted to each other. And a little bit of time's gone by. But I'm looking at this like medieval times. And in medieval times, like if you watch Game of Thrones, like everyone's just hooking up with everybody. Like no one's like, hey, I've only known you for a few days and we've got to get to know each other and stuff. They go to war, they kill things, they make money, and they just bang. It's like, that's what it's about. So I felt like that's what it would be about. I guess Scanlan warped my mind because in Vox Machina, Scanlan is all about that. Like you guys said, he will bang anything that moves. So in my mind, I'm thinking that's where they'd be going long term. I know this is a rant and a half, and that's not what's important. What's important here, and what we're going to talk about for the rest, is Jester's mother. Jester's mother is clearly very high society. I keep thinking that there's a slight possibility Jester was making all this up. At this point, I'm giving up on that. I believe that Jester is telling the truth. I believe that Jester's mother is someone of high society, big importance. I mean, the Ruby of the Sea, we know what she does, but clearly she has risen to high levels. So where is this package if that is the case? Why isn't it here? Did something happen to Jester's mother? Are we going to have to go on some sort of quest? Jester just paid 10 gold to stay in this very hoity-toity hotel just so she could possibly get this package from her mother, which she's expecting to get. So I don't know what is going to happen with that exactly, but I mean, it basically makes me feel like Jester is somewhat telling the truth at this point. If it helps, even Vox Machina took many episodes to get to that point, longer than you've watched here. Well, I guess that's right, because you guys said it did, I guess, jump into upwards of episode 40 where we were at. But anyway, I mean, I know I ranted for a while about that. Scaling is the exception rather than the rule, like everything. You rant without checking the chat, because I have to go on my rant first. I have to go on my rant, and then I have to go on the chat. That would be very awkward. Travis said he didn't want to roleplay romance at first at all. Travis, at this point, has stated that he is not super comfortable with romance in D&D. Really? All right. I feel like at the point everyone is intimidated by Bo's demeanor. And I'm assuming at this point we've established what everyone looks like, obviously. So it's like, you know what, I mean, whatever. I guess everyone has their own thing. The Ruby of the Sea, an amazing woman. Whenever I hear the Ruby of the Sea, I also think of that song. Like, I don't know the name of it, and I can't think of it right now. But it's a song with a woman of the sea. It was in Guardians of the Galaxy. You guys know what I'm talking about. You have to remember that they are actors that play their character personalities, not their own. Jester is a trickster, so you can never know. Not having talks like we did is also something he is missing. I definitely watched talks. I gotta head out. Beer. Oh, Ben Fun. John. Oh, John, you're the one that helped me remember that I didn't post the Patreon video. I apologize for that. John messaged me and was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, it was just completely my fault. I never posted the Patreon hour. I usually post it as soon as I watch it. And this week I posted part 2 and I just totally forgot to post the Patreon one. Jester's mom has got it going on. Ford is a half orc, by the way, just to answer your question about human/orc. Oh, okay. So it is half orc. So he is half human, I'm guessing. Obviously. Brandy, you're a fine girl. Yes. That's the song I'm thinking of. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good... And that is also my love, my life, and my lady is the sea. That is also sung by Tom Green in Charlie's Angels when he was with Drew Barrymore. So we have gone full circle with references. But yes, thank you. McGuigan, thank you, my friend. But guys, since I've caught up and we already pretty much established everything, I think I'm going to call it. It's almost 11:45. I'm exhausted. I got to get up early in the morning, help my friend move. And I will this weekend get out Talks Machina the rest of episode 1, probably episode 2, and I mean part 1 of episode 10. So we'll have a couple things. Oh, and I'm also going to finish, I think I didn't ever finish Scanlan. I'm also going to finish Scanlan. I'm going to check out the dude JB's video that he told me of where I should start Critical Role Campaign 1. And then I might this week start Campaign 1, guys. I'm going to see how this weekend goes. Depending on how long it takes me to move my friend tomorrow, I have Sunday off. I have the rest of tomorrow off after I move my friend. So if I get done early, I might start rolling with things. I might do Talks Machina. I don't know. We're going to have to see. But we'll see what happens. I will let you all know. Rest well, everybody. Ford being half orc is why he is a teeny orc. Oh, that's okay. I get what you're saying because Ford's a little tinier. Have a good week, y'all. All right, let's do the shout outs to everybody, and then I'm going to kill my drink. We got Amelia. We got Canadian Kaz. We got M. Gormley, who I saw you in the chat before, and I don't know if I ever shouted your name out. But M. Gormley, I know you're always in the chat. Good Boy 771, Nuck and Futz. David Musgrove. David Musgrove. I feel like I might have seen you before, but not as often as others. Maybe you're new. Rated is in the chat as always. Callisto Warrior Queen. Hey, I think Callisto Warrior Queen left before. I guess you're still here. The Dude JB, Lesa Pocky, John Dro. Is that Dro? I never know how to say it. Drosey? Baba Waz. I'm sorry I butcher all your names. I think I got everyone. McGuigan, Dobby Bro, Daniel O'Day, Foxter1, Luther Pendragon still here as well. A lot of you have been here for all the whole time. Stephen, Gav, if I missed anybody, I apologize. Love you all. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Good night.